So when to change your strings? So the obvious one, if string breaks, you gotta change your string. But there are some professionals out there that change a string after every gig. And why would they do that? Strings are pretty expensive now. So here's my opinion on the topic. When should you change strings? You should change strings when they start to sound bad. The strings, in my opinion, sound best the day after you do a fresh string change. Why? Strings, which are wound pieces of metal, at least the EAD and G strings, are wound through a metal core of some kind, then you have two unwound strings. Well, they stretch. And being a wound thing, they stretch and relax as well. And this is what contributes to the individual tonality of each string. However, this stretching through vibration and through the life of the instrument under tension, through your playing, is always to some degree in movement. And if you've been playing for any period of time, you know what I'm talking about. You put on a fresh set of strings, the next day they sound great. That's your gigging sound. Why does the pro change it afterwards? Well, one, they have the money to purchase strings. And so for their next gig, this is their employment, they want their instrument to sound as good as possible. However, after a full gig, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, maybe you're at a festival, well, these strings are going to expand, relax, and will it sound as good and the same on the second day and the third day and the fourth day? Well, no, they won't, because they're in movement, they're stretching, they're loosening, and in my opinion, to my ear, what I hear is they get duller and duller over time. Now, if you're like most of us, like I don't really change my strings so often because I haven't gigged in a while, I might go a month with my strings there, but I can hear it when it's time. And for me, what does that sound like? It sounds dull. They sound like cardboard. They don't sound crisp. When you're soloing or if you're grabbing a full bar chord, there's not this shimmer. And it's because those strings are starting to get dull. They're starting to not be a precise communicator of your string energy. Also, if they get super tarnished, that's a good sign that they're starting to get dull. But try to use your ears to hear the difference for when you have a brand new string and you've played it and it sounds great and it's bright and perhaps you like that. I know some musicians that actually don't like brand new strings. They like them broken in. Some of them are jazz guitarists as an example. But try to listen for that. New car smell, new string sound. And then over a period of time, you're playing with your friends for a week and you're jamming really hard. After a few days, can you hear that difference? And try to zone in on that sound and use your ears to tell you when it's time to change strings.